Oh, golly gee, it sure is a wonderful day out. I don't know why I'm giving it an accent. I really don't. Something about that. Oh, golly gee. So wonderful, in fact, that his beauty has caused me to lower my guard. Yeah, that explains because Sakibuki doesn't sound like an idiot. It would truly be a shame if some devious tricksters managed to catch me by surprise. But only a true expert would ever hope to surprise a jaded young woman like me. Yeah, boogity boogity doo! Boo! That's a good sound effect right there. Yeah! Hey guys, that was a magnificent scare you gave me. I have no choice but to compliment your masterful work in the art of the spooking. Oof, oof, oof. Think nothing of it, fellow yokai. After all, this was a mere fraction of my power. Why, if I were ever to unleash my full potential... Okay, I'm going to stop you there before you get too caught up of your own bullshit. Oh, but that's how it happened. I mean, maybe I brushed off a few of the minor details, but... my head popped off, and you scared me to death. I came to around the time you started trying to bury me. And it took 20 minutes to cut all the dirt out of my nose. Why did you have to ruin my perfectly good memory with the truth? Kokosa slumps forward, hiding her face beneath her umbrella. She loses the will to keep walking, starts to hover a few inches above the ground. You're right though. I'm bad at this whole spooking business, aren't I? Wait, that's not what You're the only person I've ever managed to scare properly. Everyone else thinks I look like some kind of eggplant monster. That's a first. You know who's afraid of eggplants? Nobody. Well, maybe little kids who don't want to eat the veggies, but they just whack me with a stick instead. With sticks instead. Oh crap. I think I sent her into one of her sadness spirals. Kokosa's cheery most of the time. But when she gets upset, she gets really upset. Come on, Bonky, think. What would Kagura say at a time like this? Just think of the corniest line you can imagine and spit it out. Fear not, young lamb. Though your form may not strike terror in most, the trained eye can draw out the endless wonder within. What? So you think I'm ugly? Is that what you're trying to say? No, see, it was a metaphor about how real beauty is on the inside, Anne. I knew it! You think I'm a weirdo too? Damn! All that did was make it worse. How does Kagura make that smooth talk look so easy? This is bad. If I don't do something fast, she's gonna be crying all that week. If those two dummies are still watching, now would be a great time for them to... There's that. What was that? You're kidding me. Wolfmon said, Gara! Ow! Oh no! The dreaded Loop Garo is headed for the human village! At this rate, all of Ginsokia will be in danger! Someone's yelling out to us from behind the willow trees. I don't even need to guess who it is. I knew these two had a poor grasp of subtlety, but really? Grrr. My, how terrifying! The legends say that only a strong and beautiful young maiden can defeat this beast. But where should we ever find one of those? So they want me to save the damsel in distress from the mighty wolf, huh? That's the sort of plot you find in lazy genre fiction. Exactly what Kagura will come up with, basically. Psst, Baki. That's your cue. Oh gee, thanks, never would have guessed! But still, I'm not sure I'm okay with this. Won't rescuing Kokosa just make her feel worse about herself? Right now, I prefer if she was the one saving me. Wait a second. That gives me an idea. It's not what Kagura will have in mind, but if my hunch is right... Hey Kokosa! I hear that thing loves to taste the eggplants. Eggplants? Maybe thinks that I'm a... You're not gonna treat it like that, or... You're not gonna get treated like that, are you? Show that creature exactly how you feel. Arf? Sorry, Kakuro. You don't deserve what's about to happen. Probably. You! Flea-bitten half-breed bone-munching mutt! Kokosa marches straight into the Lope Goro's face. She draws back her umbrella like a bat, channeling her decades of pent-up frustration into a single strike. Boogity! 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 Boom! Ow! The mighty wolf manages a puzzled yelp before she sent flying into the air. She stays airborne for a good 5 seconds before she slams headfirst into the river. Huh. Did I overdo it? Yeah, maybe a little. Didn't think you were that strong, honestly. I may not look like it, but I've actually fought with the Shrine Maiden before. I mean, I didn't win, but I make her work hard for it. Glad you seem to be back to your old self. Yeah, I just needed a chance to vent, I think. Whatever that monster was, it had some really good timing. Oh, not now. We should probably get moving. The Shrine Maiden will show up soon to investigate, and we don't want to be here when she does. Ah, good point. Want to head back to the village then? All that work is giving me an appetite. Sounds great. Lead the way. Oh my gosh, Kagero! Are you alright? Well, I'll tell your three sisters to give me some breathing space. We head towards the human village and Kogusa leads me to a local pub. The name Guy Donte is hanging over the entrance, along with the smiling whale serving as the business mascot. So yes, it takes place, obviously, you know, it's... The setting is set up in Lotus Eater, the tavern. A weird choice, but I guess whales drink a lot. Should be pretty quiet at this hour. All the usual customers are still working out the fields. It doesn't take long for Kogusa to find an empty table. She takes a seat at the back corner, resting her umbrella against the wall beside her. You think the yokai strolling to the human bar in broad daylight would garner some attention, especially with how much Kogusa stands out. But all we get over the menu is the odd side glance for the waitress. In truth, there's an unspoken truce between humans and yokai. As long as we keep to ourselves and play by the rules, don't pretend you didn't see anything. If we start causing trouble though, well, that's when the Shrine Maiden gets involved. Eventually we pick up some simple dishes and fill in the waitress. She scribbles the order down and then heads into the kitchen to start preparing the food. So why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? You've never been very open about how you spend your time. There isn't really much to say. I'm a pretty boring person, especially compared to you. Oh, come on! I bet you've got a ton of great stories to share. Give yourself a little more credit. She's not just saying that, is she? She really is interested in who I am. I can't say I understand what she sees in me, but I guess it'd be rude to leave her hanging. Fine. If you insist. Yay! So what do you like to do in your spare time? Not much really. I come to the village whenever I need groceries, but otherwise I mostly keep myself to myself. Oh, but there's one group I hang out with a lot. A couple of friends I made during a tough time in my life. They barely have 2 brain cells between them, but they're good people at heart. That sounds wonderful. I'd like to meet these friends of yours sometime. I mean, you already have. Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Well, alright then. What about work? Do you have a job or anything? Not anymore. I used to help out at down at the village school, but what? Did you get fired or something? I knew this was going to come up eventually. Bunky, you practiced this in the mirror 100 times. Just say it and get it over with. Hey, Kogusa. How feminine do you think I am? Huh? Where's this coming from? Just answer the question. Well, you're not exactly the frilly dressed and lipstick type. That's why I was surprised when I saw you have makeup on today. Why do you ask? Nope. It's not coming out. I've tried my best, but the words are clogging up my throat. Now I've gone and made things awkward. When is that waitress going to show up with our food? Hey there, you two. Oh my god. You know what? It works. I can't even complain. It does work given who Wakisaka Hime is. Wait, who are you? The waitress who took our order was a different lady. Oh, she came down with a cold. Very sudden, very tragic. I'm taking over while she covers. But let's keep our attention on the good news. I'm proud to announce that you two are our 5,000th customer here at Guy Donte. Congrats to both of you. Oh! There's a prize for this, right? What do you win? In commemoration of this moment, we prepared a special cake for you to enjoy. Just give me a second, I'll bring it out for you. Wow, what a day, huh? Although I can't help but think I know that girl's voice from somewhere. Anyway, what were we talking about before? Never mind. Let's just eat for now. That was dangerous. I know I have to tell her eventually, but just thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Waka chose a great moment to bail me out. Actually, on that note, how did they talk the puppet to this? I know Waka is royalty and all, but this is a lot to set up on short notice. They did get permission for her to stunt, right? Right? Here we are. More like gay don't tie. Here we are, let's give a big round of applause to the happy couple. Okay, I'll take that as a no. There's no way any human vetted this. Eh? Couple? Wait a second, we're just on our first date? Oh, nonsense. With how well you two get together, I'm sure you'll be tying the knot in no time. Think of this as a sample of what your wedding cake will be like. Wait, now let me set this down for you and... Ah! Waki's foot slide across along a puddle of spilled beer. A normal human could recover from a slip like that, but she's only had a few hours to learn how legs work. She buckles backwards and gravity does the rest. No! Wasn't expecting that now, were ya? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry! I swear I didn't mean that. I'm just not used to this whole walking thing and... Hey, that girl stole my hat! She doesn't even work here! That's what I'm going to see you guys soon. Yesterday, mate. That was fast. Damn it, get back here! Walking darts out of the pub with the waitress hot on her tail. For all her trouble walking, she's really good at running away. Koga-san, are you okay? I'll go grab some napkins if you need help with. What? Koga-san starts laughing at her Nora, almost loud enough to make the table shake. My first thought is she's actually trying to snap, but the smile climbing up her face is remarkably genuine. Oh, that was fantastic. The build-up, the timing, the impact. Even I couldn't have seen it coming. This is gonna make great reference material for my next scare. She's happy. She's soaked from head to toe in crumbs and icing, and she's having the time of her life. It's both utter nonsense and absolutely something Koga-san would do. It was pretty funny, wasn't it? Before I know it, I'm laughing too. I know I should be angry, but her smile just wipes away all those feelings away. It feels as if my chest is melting from the inside, like one of those fancy Western chocolates. Is this what love feels like? Because if it is, maybe those idiots really do have a point. Oh, but all jokes aside, I really appreciate those napkins. I think Mr. Brawley has icing stuck in his eyes. Oh right. 1 second, let me get that off for you.